Hello, my name is Bojan Savic here at Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale, and I'm here to tell you about the standard features on the 2022 Mercedes AMG GLE 53 Coupe. So what are the standard features on this vehicle? Well, this particular one, it has a lot of optional features, but I'll point out from the beginning to the end what are the features that you can see and what are the standard. Does have the huge number of the standard features on the vehicle. So the first of all, the headlights. Headlights are active LED headlights. They also come with adaptive high beam assist. Those things do come standard on the vehicle. Of course, the vehicle is equipped with the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbocharged with the EQ boost, producing 429 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque. Transmission that it's paired up with this, it's AMG Speed Shift TCT transmission. TCT stands for torque converted transmission, 9-speed. And the power is distributed by, it says right here, 4MATIC Plus, our all-wheel drive system that has the capability to transfer the power to the wheels that need the torque, the power the most. That's within the 4MATIC Plus. Of course, the engine is, as I mentioned, just the turbocharged. The vehicle comes standard with the 20-inch wheels. This particular one, it comes with the 22-inch wheels on this case. Running boards are optional. Keyless start and keyless go, what will come standard on the vehicle. Power folding mirrors, it will come standard on the vehicle. Panorama sunroof, in this case what we can see for the exterior does come standard on the vehicle. As far as the suspension of the vehicle, it does come with the AMG Ride, or basically the airmatic suspension based upon the AMG settings. As I mentioned again, the all-wheel drive, it's also based upon the AMG settings on this vehicle. It is Mercedes AMG GLE 53. Now let's move on to the interior. Let me mention you more features that do come standard on this vehicle. Welcome to the interior of the 2022 GLE 53 Coupe. So to tell you about the standard equipment that we can expect for the interior of the vehicle. Well, first of all, this big screen, it actually consists of the 2 screens that are 12.3 in size, 12.3 inches in size. One is the instrument cluster that's oriented for the driver, and then you have the infotainment system that it's right here in the middle. So basically it's 2 systems mashed up in one that comes as far as on the standard equipment of the vehicle. One of the most thrilling for the new, since the new body style, it's MBUX, Mercedes-Benz User Experience. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Change ambient color to red.
Okay, I'm changing the color.
Okay, so that will be just one of the examples of how the Mercedes-Benz user experience works on the vehicle. So what are the other? Burmester surround sound does come standard. Sirius XM radio does come standard on the vehicle. I already mentioned the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto do come standard on the vehicle. Airmatic suspension, as I mentioned before, these are the adjustments where you can raise the vehicle and lower the vehicle. Also, you can choose the vehicle to put it in completely manual mode. Press here just the 2 gears and the button M. You can turn off the traction control. These are all the features that do come standard on the vehicle. Also, when you get Mercedes, you do get Mercedes Me Connect. So that's the application that you download that Mercedes will give you for free for 3 months from the 2022 models, that you can monitor your car on your app from the Mercedes where your vehicle is at. You can remote start the car. It will tell you what the mileage on the vehicle, when is the next service, all kinds of information, very useful information you have accessible really from your app. The other safety equipment far as on the vehicle, well, of course, we have the multi-stage airbags, that it's a 9 airbags and 11-way protection, does come standard on the vehicle, does have the attention assist, again, comes standard on the vehicle, active brake assist does come standard on the vehicle, blind spot assist does come standard on the vehicle. So numerous safety equipment does come standard in the vehicle, and I really do hope that you don't have to test just about any of them, particularly use any of the vehicles. Well, I just want to mention and emphasize that this vehicle comes with the new vehicle 4-year 50,000 miles warranty, and of course that includes the 24 hours roadside assistance program. The vehicle also comes with the standard, of course, with the rear view camera as you would expect, active parking assist as you would expect, electronic stability program, anti-lock braking systems, pre-safe brake, like I already mentioned, and the Mercedes-Benz emergency call services. Those are just some of the features that do come standard with each GLE 53 Coupe Mercedes. As far as on the comfort and convenience, does come with NFC wireless charging, dual zoned automatic climate control, as well as the heated front seats do come standard with each one of these. So I'll show you just now how much space do you have on the second lines of seating, as well as at the back of the vehicle. Like we mentioned, this is a 5-passenger vehicle. I'm 6 foot in height even. I just want to show you how much space do you have on the rear seat. This is how I would be adjusting the seat as a front passenger, so there's still plenty of the space in the back, and it does have these indentations for the knees for the passengers in the rear. So also in the center here does have the power outlets for the charging of the phone, the USB-C power outlets. Fold this down, does have the armrest and the cup holders, and of course does have the 3 seat belts. Let me just now fold down the rear seats so I can show you how much space do you have in the luggage department. Here I just want to show you at the rear part of the vehicle a couple of the features. So the rear tailgate we can open in several different ways, right? You can press the button on the key and just hold it, it will open it. Mercedes-Benz star, you can just press the top of the star, it will open it. Or movement of the foot for easier loading if you have the stuff in your hands and you need to put it in, or you put it out and you just need to close it. So gives you the generous space as far as on the cargo area. You do have the rear cargo cover that can be folded or that can be removed and then fold down completely the rear seat, so it can give you more generous cargo area. To the right rear passenger, you have the button that you can press. What it will do, lower the rear part of the vehicle. This is a airmatic suspension, so we can control just the rear part for easier loading or unloading the certain items of the vehicle. As you can see, just lower it down, you press the same button, basically just to put it back up. Underneath here, if you put it, we do give you the spare tire. Not every vehicle does give you the spare tire, and of course you have the tools. Maybe you can put a couple of items also in the back. I'll close this down, I'll put the rear cargo back up. I'll do the foot movement, we'll close this door and we'll close this video. My name is Bojan Savic here at Mercedes-Benz of Scottsdale. Thank you for watching the video on 2022 GLE 53 Coupe or Coupe. Thank you.